Shalom, shalom. It's going to be a quick lesson. Lord willing, is edifying. Salakia. Shalom, shalom. Let me see. Hey, how that screen showing up? Alright. We'll go with it like this. So, seen this article this morning, and the spirit hit me to bring it out, man. Because this is what part of the mark of the beast. Part of the RFID microchip that Esau's trying to implement, right? So let's get right into the story. And we're going to filter through the scriptures. We all know the scriptures, right? So this is from bbcnews.com, October 3rd, 2019, Charagma. And it's in the health section, right? It says a man has been able to move all 4 of his paralyzed limbs with a mind-controlled exoskeleton suit, French researchers report. Says Thabit 30 said taking his first steps in the suit felt like being the first man on the moon, right? Says his movements, particularly walking, are far from perfect, and the robo suit is being used only in the lab. Says, but researchers say the approach could one day improve patients' quality of life. How does it work? It says, let me see if I can pronounce this guy name right. Thabalaut had surgery to place 2 implants on the surface of his brain, covering the parts of the brain that control movement. Man, that right there should bring a precept to mind, right? So this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. When did he do that? He did that with what? Those atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, right, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound of a sword and did live, right? That's your revised Roman Empire, right? Had that deadly wound but still lived. Let's get back into this article, right? This is part of Esau implementing what the mark of the beast, man. These are the things that he's putting out to what have so-called miracles to where people are just going to accept this stuff, man, with no question, right? Let's see. It says 64 electrodes on each implant brain. 64, right? What is that? 128? Says 64 electrodes on each implant brain. On each implant, read the brain activity and beam the instructions to a nearby computer. right? Sophisticated computer software reads the brain waves and turns them into instructions for controlling the exoskeleton. So this is part of the miracle that Esau is setting up, man, to deceive the nations, to get them to get the mark of the beast, right? We already see how they're doing it in the retail sector. Did a video about that about a week and a half ago, how they're trying to implement the same thing in the retail that they're doing right here, saying it's more convenient for you, man, right? It's all about convenience with Esau, but what you don't realize is for you to be a perpetual slave, right? Says, let's read on. But when he thinks walk, it sets off a chain of instructions to move his legs, right? He says, and he can control each of the arms, maneuvering them in three-dimensional space. How easy was it to use? Talbot, who does not want his surname revealed. Well, why wouldn't you want your surname revealed? Because it's some nefarious, look that word up, it's some undercover bullshit going on, right? It says, how easy was it to use? Talbot, who does not want his surname revealed, was an optician before he fell 15 meters in an accident at a nightclub 4 years ago. What nightclub gonna have a place where you can be 15 meters up? And he was in wickedness, right? Says the injury to his spinal cord left him paralyzed, and he spent the next 2 years in the hospital. But in 2017, he took part in an exoskeleton trial with Clintex. I had to look that group up. And the University of Grenoble. Says initially he practiced using the brain implants to control a virtual character or avatar in a computer game. When he moved on to the walking suit, it was like being the first man on the moon. I didn't walk for 2 years. I forgot what it is to stand. I forgot I was taller than a lot of people in the room, he said. Man, you saw it, man. Right? Let's read this again. This is Revelation 13 and 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, right, that they should make an image to the beast, which had a wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, right? What is that image of the beast, man? That's the philosophy, your EU, Shlaki. The beast is the EU and NATO. The philosophy, the way that this man goes about his business is the image of the beast, right? That the image of the beast should both speak and should cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? This is the point. And he calls of both all, Shlaki, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And that no man might buy or sell, save he have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, right? So this part of these miracles that they're going to try and implement to deceive the mass of the nation, and it's going to deceive the mass of the nation, man, right? Says it took a lot longer to learn how to control the arms. It was very difficult because it is a combination of multiple muscles and movements. This is the most impressive thing I do with an exoskeleton, right? So this is Esau once again, man, trying to deceive the nation, which he's going to end up doing. Why? Because these people are simple out here, man. They're simple as hell, right? So, Lord willing, it's been edifying. It's another update on Esau trying to deceive the nations with the RFID microchip, basically, because it's a brain implant that's supposed to cause what? A miracle of walking again, right? So, Lord willing, has been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring in this truth worldwide to wake up the elect of the children of Israel. Till the next time I say, Shalom.